All right, this video is just going to be a quick video going over picking up the Model Y and first autopilot use and first charging and a little bit about charging once I got there. Um, the autopilot, it takes like 15 miles to activate. So it actually, I was in stop and go traffic. So I stopped. You have to stop to activate it after you've driven that far and it says it's ready. So I was fully stopped. So I just put it in park real quick and took it out of park and it was activated. But yeah, so I will show you a real quick distance that I went. Picked the car up Friday, July 24, if my memory is correct, in Roswell, Tesla location. And then we'd already had a trip planned to go to Hilton Head. So immediately after I picked it up, signed like 4 pieces of paper while I was there. It was super easy because you do all the work ahead of time. Hopped in and drove to Hilton Head Island. So you'll see a few short clips about that. And then I'll give a conclusion about how I charged down there. Just here picking up the new Model Y. I've already done all the checkout process. Overall looks pretty good. I didn't do a super detailed look like some of these folks do, but I took a pretty good glance. The only thing I saw that they're going to work on is that right there. They're going to get that fixed. They gave me a due bill on that. They're going to get that fixed up. Other than that, the front door didn't close very well, so they fixed that already while I was here. And I didn't check everything else beyond that, but I think it's going to be fine. Anything I come up with, they'll fix it up. So yeah, Larry brought me down, and he's about to test drive a Model X. And we're going to get rolling. This is one of the reasons I love this car. I'm in downtown Atlanta, and it is driving me. If you're under, I don't know the exact speed, but maybe 30 miles an hour, then it does the driving for you. And you don't have to do the brakes, you don't have to do the accelerator, you don't have to do the steering wheel. It does it all. If you're going faster, you have to keep your hand on the wheel, but if you're below, I don't know what it is, 20 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour, it doesn't even make you do that because it's so slow. It is nice if you're in traffic. So this is my first supercharging session in this car. I am at Metter, Georgia. I thought that it might be V3, which it might be. I haven't looked it up. These are new superchargers that have been put in fairly recently, but I am only at 127 right now. I was down to about 11% or 12% when I got here, so I'm definitely, on the lower end of the battery. I'm still charging at 516 miles per hour, which is a ton. But I was just thinking that these new superchargers went up to like, I don't know, 250 kilowatts or something like that. And it does not seem to be the case for whatever reason right now. But 517 miles per hour is nothing to sneeze at. That's still really good. And it says I only need to be here 15 minutes. I'll very likely stay a little extra and get a little extra. But that's pretty cool, but I wish it was going a little faster just for something different. I guess I should have known it was V2 because the cable, I don't know if you can tell on the video, but the cable's very narrow and skinny relative to some Tesla chargers, so that indicates V2 versus V3, so that explains it. So I just realized I'm parking on the wrong side. It says no electric vehicle parking. I thought that most of the time those signs say electric vehicle parking only. So I saw it wrong. It says no electric vehicle parking, which I'm parking here. Whoops. What I'm supposed to do is I was supposed to come in over here. See the same sign on the other side. It says Tesla charging only. I was supposed to come in over here, separate entrance, and come and park here so that I'm not taking up gas station parking, but oh well. I went in and bought some stuff, and it's not like parking is like overwhelmed. There's plenty of spots over there you can see to the right, so I think they'll be all right, but I'll remember that for next time. I'm waiting for the car to charge, I'm gonna see. I can't remember if the map shows destination charging or not. Plus, I don't even remember exactly where I'm going, but well, I guess that's where I'm going because it's already in there. I thought I might try to zoom in and see if it shows destination charging at all. If there is any, there's none there. It doesn't look like it shows any though. Let's see. Zoom back out a little bit. No. I have to look at Google Maps, but at least I'm knowing where I'm going. That'll help. So I was looking for charging options there in Hilton Head, and there's quite a few, but most of the Tesla destination chargers, with the possible exception of one in the area, are kind of like for customer use only. There's one that says complimentary, so it might let you use it, but sometimes they're kind of, you know, a little bit whatever about those chargers because they're paying for them. The local shop is paying for them or whatever. So I did notice one though that's just like a regular, what do they call it, J1772, I forget what it's called, sorry. Just like the local, you know, I looked up on PlugShare back from when I had a Leaf and had to download PlugShare to get anywhere. And anyway, there's just regular charging available there, but then I was like, oh shoot, I wonder if Tesla still includes an adapter for that. So I came here and looked. Yes, they do. That sucker right there will allow you to plug into those regular public chargers. That's good. They no longer have the adapter for the NEMA 1450 for the 50 amp plugs. They just have the regular 110 amp, or 110 outlet. So, but I looked that up. The thing's $35 to get the NEMA 1450, so I'll order that when I get to the place. Have that at home by the time I get home. When my wife booked this place, we weren't sure whether we were getting a Tesla, so we didn't even look, you know, whether a place had a destination charger, but no big deal. We'll figure it out when we get there, and I'm charging extra, so I won't be totally jammed up if there's nothing there, but I'm sure I can find something to charge.
Cooper, stop it. No. Just let him go to the ocean.
Oh! Did you catch him?
Let's put him in the boat. Oh, let's make it up.
Okay, so once I arrived at Hilton Head, I had about 100 miles of range remaining, roughly 120, I don't remember. And so I did want to try to get a charge. I thought I might have to go all the way back to Metter. I didn't want to stop in Savannah. It's not a convenient station, although I've never stopped there, but it didn't look very convenient. So I was looking around for charging on PlugShare. Also, the kids wanted to play the video games on the car, which they did. Sorry, I didn't get video of that. And so I found a charging station that was 5 minutes away at a marina, plugged in there while they played the video games. But then when I came back, the place we were staying has a charger. It's not publicly listed anywhere, but when I pulled in, he's like, hey, you want to charge? We got a charger here. And I was like, yeah, sure. Is it free? He's like, yeah, you just have to, sign some paperwork so that we know who's using it. It's like, cool. So I filled that out, and they let me charge. I ended up getting either a full charge or very nearly a full charge. So even sometimes places that don't publicly say they have a charger actually do. So that was cool. And then in the next video, we'll talk about going from there to pick up the camping trailer.